Hey everyone, it's Kevin here. Welcome back to my channel, Live and Breathe Music. For those of you who don't know, this is my channel for bringing music to the forefront and sharing a passion that I have for music and letting you guys express yourself with me. So if you haven't, like, subscribe, comment. If you like what you see, you can check out my previous 2 videos that have been published already and future videos to come. So guys, with that being said, today I am doing a top 10 albums of 2015. With new albums on the way in 2016, I thought I'd take a look back and let you guys know which bands and which albums shine the most in 2015. So, I'll do a real quick list. I'll start from number 10 and work my way to number 1. Let you guys know real quick what I like about each album and possibly a favorite song from each if there is one. So let's get started. Number 10. Silverstein, I Am Alive in Everything I Touch. Never been a massive fan of Silverstein. They do have that post-hardcore sound to them, but something about this album, from the song A Midwestern State of Emergency, really clicked with me this time around. I think their songwriting has really matured over the years. They've been around for near 10 years now, I think. So they've got a really well-rounded album here. There's heavier songs like Heaven, Hell, and Purgatory, and then there's softer songs like Late on 6, which is my favorite song. It's all clean vocals from Shane. You know, this reminds me of the first show that I went to, which was Hawthorne Heights. So, really, really solid album. Favorite song, Late on 6, Silverstein's I Am Alive in Everything I Touch. Check it out. Number 9. An album that's gotten a little bit of negative reviews, but it's still some album that I love. Escape the Fates, Hate Me. Back in 2013, their album Ungrateful was my album of the year, and they didn't disappoint me this time around. It's a bit of a step down from Ungrateful, but it's still a really, really solid album. You got the heavier moments like Just a Memory, which was the first single that they released. You got the softer, poppy acoustic song Let Me Be, which is something I could hear being played on the radio. Straight rock songs like Get Up, Get Out, or Alive. It's just all over the place, and they do such a good job of meshing different genres of music. I think my favorite song on here has got to be Breaking Me Down. It's a little more synth-driven, and it's a really personal song that I can relate to. You know, we all have had a person in our life at some point that you just kind of have to hold up for so long, and it just starts to tear you down in the process. So, really, really strong album. One of my favorites of the year. I still listen to it as I do with all these other ones. So Escape the Fates, Hate Me, check it out. Number 8. We're going to go to the heavier side. Tear Out the Heart, Dead Everywhere. This was the first record of 2015 that I picked up, and oh my god, Tear Out the Heart is packing a punch for metalcore music in a way that I have not seen before. Guys, they are so underrated at this point in their career, and they deserve your support if you're a fan of heavy music. I've seen them play with Famous Last Words. They put on an incredible show. Tyler's vocals are incredible, and the clean vocals are great. The heavy guitar tones that they use all throughout the entire record. It's 14 songs. That is so much for you to dig into. And they've got softer moments. They've got more electronically driven moments. They've got a spoken word intro for Dead Everywhere into the punching riff of Feel Real. It's just such a fun record to listen to, and it just makes you want to punch a hole in the wall. So if you're a fan of heavy music, check it out. I think my favorite song on here has got to be The Rejected. Check it out. They have a music video for it. Tear Out the Heart's Dead Everywhere. Number 7. Breaking Benjamin, Dark Before Dawn. If you are a fan of rock music, I'm sure you know who Breaking Benjamin is. So, they've been through it. They've been through it all. Benjamin Burley, the only remaining member that's from the original lineup, but the record still speaks for itself. They've come back with such a hard-hitting album from start to finish. It's just perfect with the, you know, sort of electronic instrumental at the beginning with Dark, with a little bit of vocals, and then the ending to Dawn. But songs like Failure, Angels Fall, Breaking the Silence, The Great Divide. It's just an amazing rock album. Benjamin has never sounded better on vocals. The new members bring so much to the table, and I cannot wait to see where Breaking Benjamin goes as they go into the new year. Favorite song off this one, definitely got to be The Great Divide or Ashes of Eden, which, if you have not heard Ashes of Eden, it comes out of nowhere on this record. It really, really surprised me. So check out Ashes of Eden and The Great Divide, two of the best songs on the record. Number 6, Trivium, Silence in the Snow. I just saw Trivium play about 2 weeks ago. They're touring for this new record now in the new year. Came out at the end of 2015. Still one of my favorites. They put on an incredible show. They were already playing the single Until the World Goes Cold, which is just infectious from the start. It gets ingrained in your head and you just want to sing it at the top of your lungs. And the rest of the album does not let down. They've got a beginning sort of sound effect intro going on as they go into the song Silence in the Snow. And the album doesn't let up. I know that the vocalist, his vocals have gotten a little bit softer for this record, but the music has not let up. It's still Trivium, vocally and instrumentally. Favorite song on here has got to be Rise Above the Tides. The melody on there is just, I can't get it out of my head after listening to it. It's so fun to listen to. The opening guitar riff is something that you would hear on almost like an anime TV show for some reason, but it's such a fun record to listen to from start to finish. Trivium's Silence in the Snow. Check it out. Number 5, going back to the heavier side, guys. Parkway Drive's Are. Good Lord. Parkway Drive has changed it up so well on this record. They've even talked about incorporating elements of influences like Rage Against the Machine and some of those other bands that are different styles of what they are, which is metalcore music. They got songs like Crushed on here, which almost have a hip-hop influence on the vocals. Then they go to their heavier side with Dedicated, which is just relentless in its vocal delivery and its breakdown that finishes off the song where he screams Unbreakable. They've got the just super addicting guitar riffs of songs like Destroyer and a Deathless song. It packs such a punch, as I said, with the Tear Out the Heart album. But I know a lot of fans weren't happy with the change, but again, there's so much to sink into on this record. I'm loving the diversity on records this year. There's so much for you to grab, and it just keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole way through. Parkway Drive's Ire, very, very angry record, but such a fun record to listen to. I hope to see them on tour for it. Parkway Drive's Ire, guys. Check it out. Number 4. Let's go to the rock side. We Are Harlot's self-titled album, We Are Harlot. I saw these guys play back in August here in my hometown at a really small bar, and my God, it's like 80s is coming back with their songs. You got songs like One More Night that's got a Motley Crue vibe. You got elements of their song Dancing on Nails. It's almost like a bluesy sort of thing, or even in acoustic songs like I Tried. It's classic rock at its finest, but with a modern day twist. It's the new band from Danny Worsnop, formerly of Askin Alexandria, but this is where he belongs in my opinion. He is an incredible performer with the band. Jeff George, Bruno, and Brian all bring their all for this record. Every instrument shines on this album. That's what I love. And if you're a fan of classic rock, you will love We Are Harlot. Check them out if they come close to you, and check out their debut record because it's so fun to listen to. Favorite song has probably got to be Easier to Leave. So, We Are Harlot. Number 3. Let's go to the pop punk side. As It Is. Never Happy Ever After. Guys, all I can say about this one, this is going to be the next big thing. This record is just something that I've been missing in the pop punk genre. There's something special about this band. Vocalist Patty Walters, his voice is so unique, and the way he meshes with other co-vocalist Ben Biss, they know how to blend so well with the raspiness of Ben's voice, with with sort of the softer melodic voice of Patty. And again, the vocals are so unique in that it doesn't sound like an average pop punk band. And then same thing with the music. It's just all something that I've been missing in the pop punk genre. And this is Breakout Band of the Year, guys. They're going to be huge. Check them out if you haven't. Give them your support because they deserve it. As it is Never Happy, Ever After. I think my favorite song on here is actually their acoustically driven song, My Oceans Were Lakes. Check it out, guys. So, we're almost to the end of the list. We got album number 2 on the list, 3 Days Grace, Human. Guys, I know everybody has their opinion on a band getting a new vocalist, but do not throw 3 Days Grace to the side just because they got a new vocalist, because Matt Walst, also of My Darkest Days, really steps into this role as vocalist of 3 Days Grace so well. It's another fantastic rock album. They got the more hard-hitting songs like Painkiller and Landmine, and then they go to the softer piano-driven song of The Real You, and they have it all. And Matt's vocals are, in my opinion, have more range than the former vocalist did. Not saying I prefer Matt over Adam, but I just enjoy Matt just as much as I would any other record that had Adam on it. So, again, another album. It's an album that really surprised me. Matt has stepped so well into the vocal role for 3 Days Grace. Easily my favorite song on this record is Car Crash. Check it out. 3 Days Grace, Human. This is it, guys. Number 1 on the list. Ice Nine Kills, Every Trick in the Book. Guys, let me go ahead and tell you this. I am a sucker for concept albums. I love concept albums. One of my favorites, Two-Face Charade from Famous Last Words. I love seeing a story behind an album because it's just more substance for you to sink your teeth into. And Ice Nine Kills, every song is based off of a classic piece of literature on this one. I'm reading the books now because of listening to the songs. The songs bring the stories to life. Spencer, the vocalist, has stepped it up. JD, who also does some vocals, has stepped it up, and they bring the characters to life in their vocals. And the band just sets such an atmosphere for all the songs, like Communion of the Curse, based off of The Exorcist. Again, super creepy song. I can't even hardly listen to it at night, I'll be honest. You got the piano song for Testimony, where Spencer really shines as far as the vocals go. You got more of like a pop punk vibe on a song like Star-Crossed Enemies based off of Romeo and Juliet. Again, just diversity is what I'm loving this past year for records. And Ice Nine Kills definitely delivers. I'll be honest, guys, I don't have a favorite song for this one. It's just a perfect record from start to finish. So number 1, the crown for 2015's Album of the Year goes to Ice Nine Kills, Every Trick in the Book. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have not checked out these albums, check them out. These bands deserve your support. With that being said, I cannot wait to see what 2016 is going to bring. There will be more reviews to come and more news in the world of music. So, thank you so much for watching Live and Breathe Music today. I'm Kevin. This is where the music speaks for itself. I'll catch you guys later.